In this video, I'm going to tell you what you never, ever want to put on a credit card application and why you aren't getting those automatic approvals that you so desperately want. It's going to be a short and sweet video, people, so keep it locked in the entire time because we are going to drop some gems in this video. Welcome everybody back to the Radical Marketer YouTube channel where we teach you how to build credit, leverage credit, and create wealth. So smash that like button, punch that subscribe button, and knock out that bell notification button because I make videos daily and you do not want to miss it. If it's your first time on my channel, I got to give you a massive thank you. You could be watching any video and you chose to watch mine, and I greatly appreciate it. I tell people all the time, the banks hate me and the gurus hate me because I tell you what they don't want you to know or what they want you to pay for. And I keep it all stuff and no fluff. So smash the subscribe button. And for all of my radical marketers out there, salute. You guys know the business. You know the deal. Smash that like button. Throw a comment in the comment section so the YouTube algorithm takes off. Even just an emoji, I don't care. Tell YouTube video that this is a good video and it needs to be shown. And let's get into this video. Oh, but real quick, if you haven't joined the private Facebook group full of 3,500 credit pros, you need to do so because you guys are dropping gems all the time in the Facebook group and you don't want to miss it. Also, my Instagram, throw me a question in a DM. Love to answer it for you. Free credit advice. I don't care. I'm for the people. And so go ahead and add me on Instagram at Radical Marketer and send me a DM of your credit question. And we're going to be doing giveaways and everything crazy here coming up soon. So you don't want to miss it. Follow me on Instagram at Radical Marketer. All right, guys, let's get into what to never, ever put on a credit card application and why you're not getting those automatic approvals. So first of all, let's talk about the personal and then let's talk about the business. So stick around the whole time. And then at the end, we're also going to put why you're not getting those automatic approvals, okay? You can also feel free to comment things that you don't put on a credit card applications and why you don't put that on there so that way you can help out the community. That'd be great as well. So the first thing is you never want to put retired or self-employed. Why? Because that is a huge red flag to an underwriter. That says maybe they can't pay their income. They're on limited income. If they're retired, they may have spent all their money on Susie's Flowers or all the golf holes at Clearwater, Florida. So you never want to put retired because that is a huge red flag to an underwriter as a credit risk. The other thing is self-employed. Self-employed doesn't sound so hot, doesn't sound so sexy. It says maybe you just may be, trying to make it going month to month, and that may be the case, but you never want to put that, okay? What you want to put is if you're self-employed, put the name of your business there. You're employed at Wally's World newspaper. Well, I don't care. You get what I'm saying. You want to put the name of your business in there as the company you work for, just like you work for Walmart, like you worked for Apple. It doesn't make a difference. Your company is just as big as their company in the credit world. Okay, you want to put it that way, even if it's not the case. It's about what it appears to be, sometimes not what it is. You want to present yourself as a very qualified credit candidate. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, when it comes to income, you never want to put income that is too low or too high. Why? Because too low, you may not clear that DTI ratio. What is DTI? Debt to income. So if you have rent, you have a car payment, you have student loans, you have a personal loan, there's going to be a month that you pay out monthly, right? And then if you're going to be adding more debt, there's a certain ratio, and every ratio is different with underwriters that they don't feel comfortable lending to you. So if you made $30,000 a year and you say, I make $30,000 a year, but your rent is $1,500 and your car payment is $600, now you're at $2,100 a month, right? And you make $30,000 a year, right? That's not a lot, right? So you never want to put that. Also, you don't want to act like you're Bill Gates or Jeff Bezos and say, I make $1 million a year, $500,000 a year, $400,000 a year. That may trigger a red flag in the credit card application, and they may call you on it and say, hey, prove it. And if you can't prove it, you could be denied, you could be blacklisted, all types of things can happen. You're not going to jail, but you get what I'm saying. And I don't ever encourage people to lie. There's a thing called household income that I normally recommend people put on there. That just means, hey, I can cover that based on me and my spouse's income, right? Also, there's projected income. We'll get into that in a second. But basically, make sure that the income is, you can back it up or you can justify it, right? Back it up or justify it. And then it's not too low or not too high, right? You never want to project yourself as a credit risk, right? And you want to be believable. Obviously, every underwriter has their own guidelines on that, but that is what it is there. Now, on the business side, keep in mind, people, don't just rush through it and say, oh, I do business sales, or actually look at the reasons of the industry, because what they're trying to do is classify your business to see if you're high risk or not, to see if they want to lend to you. It's called an NICS code or an SIC code, right? You can Google it, NICS or SIC code. That basically tells the underwriter, the bank, what type of business you are in, right? There are businesses that banks don't want to lend to. There are alternative lenders that will lend to them or lend to you. But if you say, hey, I do credit repair, I would happily sell you cannabis. Or, hey, guess what? I do real estate investing. I'd love to buy your house or wholesale, right? The banks are going to be like, no, buddy, denied, okay? So that is a big reason why people don't get approved on credit applications, personal or businesses. Hey, we don't want self-employed or retired. Hey, we don't want that low of income, or we don't believe you of that type of income. And then also on the business side, hey, you're in a high risk. We don't feel comfortable to lend to you, especially during a pandemic, okay? And we don't know what this new variant's going to do out here in 2022. So things could be open, things could shut down. We don't know, okay? We are in unprecedented times. So you want to present yourself as a very, very credible lender. You want to present yourself as a credible person with credit. Sorry, you're not the lender, you're the borrower here. All right. And then the next thing is why. When it says, why do you want these funds? You don't want to say, so I can buy real estate, so I can start a cannabis farm, so I can start a strip club. You don't want to say these type of things, people. You want to say, I need this for marketing purposes, for working capital, for business expansion. These are the sexy words that underwriters want to hear. They don't want to hear that you want to be the next real estate investor. They don't want to hear about your greatest credit repair plans, right? They don't want to hear that type of stuff. They want to hear you are in a very low risk industry. You are just trying to make the world better with your business. They want to know that you pay your bills on time, that you can pay the bills. They just want to know that you're just a good old local business that's trying to make the world better, and you need this money so that you can make the world better. So it's all about how you present yourself on that credit application, because they're not looking at you. You know, they may look you up, whatever the case is, but most credit applications are stated income. I would say 75 to 80% are stated income. But if you put things on the credit app that trigger red flags or algorithms, they may ask you to prove the income, right? And then it also comes down to your credit score. So if you have a lower credit score, you definitely have to present yourself on the right foot. And the other thing that I want to let you guys know is these are all algorithms for the most part. For the most part, these credit card applications are algorithms. So this is why you're not getting those automatic approvals. Is because if you look at your TransUnion, your Equifax, and your Experian, you may see your name spelled different. You may even see different addresses. You may see different spelling of your name. You may see different jobs, different income levels. And so many people have discrepancies on these secondary bureaus that report to these big three, that if things don't line up exactly, they may trigger a manual review. So what you want to do is make sure that you clean up your secondary bureaus, your LexisNexis, SageStream, all of that. Make sure everything is across the board the same and it's always congruent. That is why you're not getting the automatic approvals, because all of this stuff is AI, robotics, algorithms, automation, and then if they need to look at it, they'll look at it. And every underwriter is different. Now, your smaller credit unions will be manual reviews most of the time. Big banks, mid banks will usually be automatic approvals for the most part. But that's why you're not getting automatic approvals, because things aren't congruent with the secondary bureaus and the main bureaus. And so pull up your credit reports on all three, look at them, dissect them, analyze them, and you'll see that could be the issue. And then also make sure that you're putting household income, projected income. You never know what you're going to make in business year to year. If you're a brand new business, you don't have anything to go off of. You have projected. You can justify that. Last year's income, if it's better than your projected, go off last year's income. Things like that, right? So you need to make sure that you can justify or prove whatever you're putting on the credit card application. That's what you want to put on a credit card application. And if you're not putting that, that's why you're not getting the automatic approvals. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Join the private Facebook group, add me on Instagram, and comment what you put on credit card applications to always get approved. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Salute.